Welcome to Talking Balls back once again. In the game between Oxford and Peterborough, striker Chris Maguire scored a penalty after some crude kidology from posh keeper Ben Alnwick. You might remember Ben Alnwick for being in the least arousing sex tape ever to be released on the internet. I know it's the least arousing because I've seen them all. Got them all hidden on my computer. There's nothing weird in there, just good, wholesome porn. File, just call it said data, in case any people snooping around. Another file inside it says P. And the next one, porn. Maguire used his moment of glory to mock the opposition keeper after Alnwick attempted to put him off by pointing in the direction where he thought the ball was going to go. For me, the celebration left a little bit of a bitter taste, in the same way that Martin Keown embarrassed himself by screaming in the face of Van Nistelrooy when he missed the penalty. That said, there is something to be said about a proper goal celebration. The very best ones are the ones where players risk injury. Ravanelli could have run into the goalpost. Kuki's swan dive, and then there's Ket Spire. Absolutely no words. Football journalism has long since flouted the code of conduct that underpins good reporting. Getting your facts straight is rule one. But even for football, this story is pretty bad. A number of reports confirmed that Brazilian forward Wesley Lopez suffered a fatal heart attack in training. That's terrible, obviously. A fit and well Lopez later confirmed that he was not dead. In fact, he was feeling great and looking forward to returning to his wife and child. Journalism is a cutthroat business. Reporters are under pressure to grab stories and publish quickly. But mate, not fact-checking a dead guy is impressively poor. A video has emerged showing Pogba and his two brothers dancing around in their living room. Now, I don't care about that at all. People have been dancing around in the privacy of their own homes since we've been able to stand on 2 feet. It's just that mercifully most don't record it and put it on the internet. But when Pogba does it, the world pays attention. Why? Because we're all brainwashed little worms, idly waiting for the next bit of meaningless content to eat up and give some sort of value to an otherwise humdrum existence.
Chill out, dickwad.
Here's the greatest hat-trick you're ever likely to see. Scored by Tom Hanlon for Glasgow side Pollock FC. You've no doubt by now seen the letter of resignation by Arsenal shop employee who binned his job in protest of Wenger mentioning the cost of running a club the size of Arsenal, staff being the biggest expenditure of any football club. You know what, fair play to Wenger for thinking about the people that make a football club, not just the stars, the ones that don't contribute to the football side of things, the groundsmen, the catering, Theo Walcott. There was a time in football when a manager was applauded for thinking about a club as a whole, to develop a unity among all aspects to create a whole that is greater than the sum of its parts. And how does this Arsenal fan react? By throwing his or her toys out of the pram because there's not been enough signings. Now, I never thought I'd be defending Wenger, but I'm not sure Arsenal fans know how unstable a club they're making. You have to back Wenger. He's one of the very greatest managers of all time. It's hard for me to say that, but as a Spurs fan, I can't wait for him to leave. And for Arsenal to become a club like any other, where Wenger's influence is no longer felt and FA Cup wins actually mean something. And for the love of God, we'll all be saved from the constant whining of you lot, Arsenal fans. Remember, Ball Street will be live on transfer deadline day from 3 p.m, so if you're bored of the mainstream offering, tune in to our show right here on Ball Street as we react to the deals as they happen, or not if previous deadline days are anything to go by. North versus South returns as we try to capture the Ball Street trophy and bring it back to London where it rightfully belongs. I'll be on there as well. Talking Balls returns next Friday. Remember to hit subscribe. Obviously, if you're an Arsenal fan, don't hit unsubscribe.